Oftentimes when your child has an encounter with a police officer, the officer will pose a question in a way that makes it seem voluntary for your child and like your child may be helping the officer along. And so kids, as just naturally wanting to please adults, will oftentimes go along with whatever the officer says and not realize that your child has the right to say no to a search, no to answering questions. And if your child is not in custody and not free to leave, that is when the Miranda Rights trigger, and the officer would have to Mirandize your child and give your child, all of the rights associated with that they have the right to remain silent, that they have a right to a lawyer, etc. But once your child feels like this situation is purely voluntary and they do have the leeway to come and go as they please, they're not in custody, so to speak, then they don't have to be Mirandized by the police officer. So the officer just almost has this conversation going with a child, making the child feel like, oh, okay, I should answer this question because the officer wants me to, and that's the right thing to do, because most kids have been raised not only to please adults, but also that officers are our friends and you should help the police and they're trying to help you and protect you. But oftentimes the officer is just fishing and looking for information to actually get your child in trouble.